Caleb's story opens with him narrating a quiet memory, rolling hills, cats, and his mother calling him Bran. He helps his father repair a fence, and when a farmhand doubts him, Bran reveals he can cast magic. That spell catches the attention of Trent Ikithon, who arrives in a royal carriage and introduces himself as a professor from the Soltryce Academy. He's impressed with Bran's raw talent, even identifying scorch marks in the house as arcane fire cast without training. Trent offers him a scholarship. After Bran proves himself by lighting a rune, he's officially accepted into the academy. That's where he later meets Astrid and Edwulf, confirming Caleb's original name was Bran. Back in his memories, Bran's thrown into Trent's brutal philosophy, unpredictability, self-preservation, doing whatever it takes. A trapped training course pushes Bran, Astrid, and Edwulf to fight their way through magical hazards and ultimately reach Trent. Their teamwork impresses him, and he pulls the trio aside for a special task. Later, Trent leads Bran into a dark room for what Bran assumes is another test. It isn't. Trent tells him he's special, destined for a force that serves only the Empire. Then he speaks an incantation. Pain floods Bran's body, and he becomes a Volstrucker. Astrid and Edwulf experience the same transformation and reassure him that whatever they are becoming, they will face it together. We see a ballroom assignment where Bran and Astrid dance through the crowd, locate their target, and unleash devastation on the Cobalt Soul. Bran executes a monk with a spell that forces the man to stab himself. Another memory goes further. Trent reviewing a new mission list with Bran, traitors from the Zemni fields, Bran's home, and in the final flash of horror, we see Trent sending the three to burn Bran's own family alive. Young Bran screams, begs, and breaks, the trauma that later becomes Caleb. Owelia appears in the present as the assassin hunting the Mighty Nein, specifically stalking Beau for weeks. During the fight in the streets, she injures Ford with a brutal poison and instantly recognizes Caleb as Bran, meaning she shares roots with the Volstrucker program. The Mighty Nein manages to capture Owelia only to attract a crowd and scramble for an escape. Beau takes the lead interrogating Owelia. She threatens her, pushes her, and keeps trying to extract information about the stolen object from the crane and whether spies have infiltrated the Cobalt Soul. Owelia keeps pushing Caleb in Zemnian, hinting at his past and taunting him about what the Nine will think once they know. Beau catches the language connection, demands answers, and Owelia finally says it. Caleb is a Volstrucker. That word punches a hole in everything. Caleb panics, Beau confronts him, and in the chaos, Owelia escapes. He hunts her into the woods, unleashing spells, while she taunts him about Trent still wanting him home. As Caleb attacks her, memories of burning his parents overwhelm him. Owelia dies screaming. Nott eventually finds him and grounds him back in reality. The next morning, Molly jokes that the mad fire wizard rises again, reminding him that every new day is a chance to choose who he wants to be. Beau sees Caleb and is torn between comforting him and punching him. She demands the truth, which Caleb finally agrees to give. He tells them he owes them the truth, sits them down, and begins again, "Let me tell you a story." While everyone else was dealing with Owelia or Caleb, Nott stayed behind with Ford, who was delirious with fever. He snapped at her, questioned her skills, and vomited as the poison burned through him. In his delirium, he called out "Captain" and apologized to someone from his past. Nott treated him like a scared kid, soothing him and humming a lullaby. When Jester returned with the antidote, Ford forced it down. Nott later defended Caleb. When Beau warned her he's dangerous, Nott explained that Caleb was her boy and she wanted to protect him so he could someday become the version of himself he was meant to be. While Beau and Caleb interrogated Owelia, Jester and Molly headed out to find herbs to treat Ford's poisoning. Jester panicked, praying to the Traveler and worrying he would lose Ford. Molly reminded her that gods weren't exactly reliable, but she was. That idea hit her hard, and she started connecting Ford's arrival in her life to a reason. Jester tried to get Molly to experiment with his blood-related powers again, but he refused. They joked, traded philosophy, and mocked each other while hunting for the ingredients. On the way back, Molly told her the group is a collection of chaotic weirdos, but she might be the strangest of all.